Hey fellow photographer, how's it going? I'm Michael Zelbel. Today I have got 4 technical tips for cover-worthy photos. Sometimes you want to make photos which are a bit more posh, maybe even cover-worthy. Maybe you even want to submit them to a magazine, probably for the cover, but you really want to keep things simple. We held a little workshop at a trade fair called Photokina, and on this workshop the people visiting us, they could literally shoot a cover photo of our wonderful model Playboy Playmate Coxie Dominica. We used a very simple one-light setup with an octabox, mostly above the camera, angled downwards to the model. Keeping things that simple made us fast. If I look into my Lightroom, we started the workshop at 1 o'clock and 3 minutes 54 seconds later, I made my first test photo. And what was really cool was that we were able to play with the prototype of the new Phottix Indra500. That's a mobile flash and it's totally awesome. It's high-speed sync capable. It got a radio receiver built in so I can control it from my Odin, shooting in, well, manual mode, but also in TTL. I can mix it with my speed lights and everything. But like I said, at our workshop, we kept things very simple. So we dialed it to 1/8 power in manual mode. This gave us the camera settings of ISO 200 at f11, which is kind of a very good setting for cover photos. And I will come to that in detail. Let's have a look at the mind map that I used to explain the 4 tips on the workshop. There it is. And I promise it's very easy. And easy is actually an acronym. E stands for eye contact, because a photo with eye contact is just selling much better than one without. And that's not a surprise, because with eye contact, the model makes instant contact to the potential reader. And quite frankly, the photo with eye contact is usually much better than one without. So if possible, let the model keep strong eye contact. Let her lean a little bit towards your lens to make the contact even stronger. You can make it even stronger by using a short focal length like 33 millimeter. But in any case, let her have strong eye contact. Then A stands for angled light. The light that your flash sends must come from an angle, somewhere from above, from left, from right. It depends on your concept, but it shouldn't be, straight on. If you're shooting straight on without angle, then you are losing the 3-dimensionality. And this leads to effects like her jawline not visible, then her face is not only looking flat, but it's also growing into her neck and so on. And that's not nice. Then the angle of your light is not steep enough, then you need to increase it. If it's high enough, then you see features and then you have a jawline, and the same holds true for her body. And this is when you come to a cover-worthy photo. So angle your light. Then S stands for sharpness. The eye that is closest to your lens must be really sharp. For a cover, shoot at f11. At least, don't go shallow depth of field. I mean, shallow depth of field is great, open aperture is great, I shoot a lot of that stuff, but covers, they don't appreciate bokeh, trust me. There you want to have your model sharp from the front to the back, and otherwise it's just looking wrong. If you have got a little bit of a blurriness, like in this example, the front eye is a little bit more blurry than the back eye, then it's really a focus fail with regards to a cover. Now, only if the closest eye is tack sharp and also the hair is sharp and so on, then it's a success. Then it can go onto a cover. The last letter of our acronym is Y, and Y stands for yield space. Leave some negative space around your model. Don't cut into your model, especially when you want to go onto the cover, because then you need to give the editor some wiggle room for positioning your model. And even if it's not for the cover, even if it's just for editorial, give the people that wiggle room. Let them decide on the crop later on. And especially if the background should be part of the cover, then leave a lot of room. So there you have it. It's easy. Let's recall: E for eye contact, A for angled light, S for sharpness, and Y for yield space. Now, the tips, they seem to help because in our workshop, the photographers had only very little time, just 2 minutes to shoot their photo, but there were a lot of really good results in 2 minutes. So I believe those tips really help. I hope they are good for you. I hope you have fun with it. And like always, for that, I wish you good light.